don't play me, just know that I'm not one of them. Feel like I don't know you, don't come around, no invaders them. Take your best shot at me, better go up over the rim. Pick you up, throw you back down like I do in the gym.
It's your boy Noto, coming to you another video, coming to you with another podcast, man. And in today's podcast, we're going to discuss why a lot of good-looking select men suffer in silence, man. If you're new here or you already been here, go ahead and click that like button, go ahead and comment, go ahead and subscribe, click that notification bell so you can be notified whenever I drop a video. And without further ado, let's go and get into this topic, man. Guys, a lot of good-looking, handsome, select men actually suffer in silence, though. And then when you look at the big dating world, guys, when you look at all the content that's surrounding the whole dating aspect of everything, this whole space, you always look at it, you always picture the guy that's actually looking for the advice as a dude that just doesn't like look good, that always have problems with women, that you would expect that guy to not be good looking. You would expect that guy to probably be fat, lazy, or always playing video games, don't have anything going for themselves. It seems like that would be the normal target audience for just the regular dating world. You see what I mean? But the thing is, nobody would actually really have any idea that there are a lot of good looking men, that a lot of handsome men, that are a lot of select men that actually have problems with women. Definitely. There are a lot of men that have a lot of problems with women, and a lot of them are suffering in silence simply because they don't think that they really have anywhere to go for that type of advice. And be like, okay, because everybody expects so much of them. That's one of the biggest problems why a lot of them are suffering in silence, because it seems like everybody just sees you as, okay, since you look good, you just got everything together. You don't need no help here. I mean, what you mean? You get a woman, look at you. You see, nobody would have the slightest idea that we have problems too. Dudes that are considered good looking, dudes that are considered handsome, dudes that are considered select, whatever. However you want to phrase it. We have problems too. It's almost the same as, say for instance, there's a rich man and a poor man, right? Pretty much a family member. The rich family member, they'll just be chill. They'll like to check on everybody or whatever. But everybody expects the rich person, the ones that are less fortunate than the rich person in the family, to not have, they expect the rich person to not have any problems. They feel like, oh, he got money or something like that. So never really everybody wants to check on the rich guy unless they're asking them for something. So it's the same high expectations they have for him. They feel like, oh, so he's rich, he got money, he ain't got no problems. Like, he don't have any personal problems. Like, he don't have any, you know what I'm saying? Like, he don't have any type of dilemmas going on with his life. So it's almost like they'll check on you, but who's checking on them? Well, who do they turn to for help? You see what I'm saying? Like, you have people that are rich, they actually need help themselves. They have to turn to other people that are rich that have been in that same situation. It's the same thing when you're good looking, handsome, select man. You have to take advice from other dudes that have been in these shoes, that have had these experiences that can help you either way. That's why this content is actually going pretty far. And shout out to Ron Wills, who started all this. He the one that started everything that has to do with handsome man's game and good game for good looking men, game for select men, because it is very, very necessary. It is very, very necessary. And it ain't just about women either, but just to keep it a buck, a lot of us just suffer in silence because the high expectations everybody got for you, they just assume you don't have any problems, and you can't go to an average Joe about the certain problems that we would have as good-looking select men, because they'll just look at you stupid. You'll be like, what you mean? You get girls. What you mean? What kind of problems you having? How you having problems? You look better than me and all this stuff like that. So you can't go to dudes that are considered non-select for your, and most likely you're going to have people that are non-select that are most likely in your circle or around you, so you don't feel like you can't go to them because they're going to look at you like you're stupid. They're going to feel like you got everything together. Just like I say, how the less fortunate will look at the rich and be like, oh, they don't have any problems. So it's almost the same thing when it comes to the sexual market place. They feel like you don't have any problems. So you're suffering in silence because they're like, dang, I look good, but why is just you texting me back? Why am I still having problems if I look good? If I look like this, if I'm considered this to women, how am I still having problems? That's why I'm glad that this space is going, and I have content creators that are helping with this game, because shout out to all of them and helping with this game, because it's a real thing. Handsome men have problems. Good looking men have problems. Select men have problems. The dating market isn't the dating market, and it causes a lot of frustration outside of all the work and stuff like that. But in these environments, we have a lot of problems just because we are good looking, just because we are considered handsome, just because we're considered select. So even it actually affects every part of our daily lives. That's a lot of people doesn't understand. It ain't just, okay, you look like this, but everywhere you go, that switch is turned on. You can't turn the good looking, handsome, select man switch on and off. You can't turn that off. It's always at play, and that's the biggest thing. So what happens is a lot of people don't understand that the troubles and challenges we face just from going just to work. If you go into work, you will have people hating on you and people that you don't understand why they feel this way to you, why people are treating you this way, why people are being rude to you for absolutely no reason, which there is a reason, but to you, it just seems like it's just no reason. You just living your everyday life and just being normal, but people just hating on you, and now you like, damn. What did I do? Now you sitting there thinking like, damn, I did something wrong. Sometimes you end up having to change positions at work or having to change jobs completely just because of jealousy. Those are certain things that a lot of people don't talk about. That actually happens. It happened to me. I had to change positions at work because people just it was just dudes that just really just hating on me, like for real, like real shit, hating on you. Because of the women that we came across, especially like when I was at the hospital, I had to change the department that I was working in. Not the actual department, but the area I was working in, because the dudes was just like, nah. They were trying to do the most every time it came to women. Every time we got around women, they was giving me responses, but they wasn't giving it to them. So they started doing little slick remarks, doing little slick stuff, like sneak dissing on the low. So I'm looking like, damn, what the hell I do? So I'll be at home thinking like, what the hell I did? So that's where the suffering in silence comes in. You be like, damn, what the hell I did? So it happens when you're thinking to yourself, like, what did I do wrong? What is wrong with me? When you get to the point where you feel like something is wrong with you at this point, even though you feel like, I look good though. When I look at myself in the mirror, I get these types of reactions from females, from women. But what the hell did I do wrong? Like, seriously, this is a real thing. Everybody will be like, oh, well, hey man, just cope. Man, shut the fuck up. Shut your bitch ass up, man. Tell them some of this cope these nuts, motherfucker. This is a real thing. It's a real motherfucking thing. People don't really take this shit. This shit is like really always at play. And people actually feel like people that are considered attractive don't have no motherfucking problems, and that is farthest from the truth as fucking Mercury is from Pluto. Our problems can be the size of fucking Jupiter out this bitch. You feel me? And this is ridiculous. It really is ridiculous. So a lot of good-looking men, you feel like everything look all right. We put on the good mask. But deep down we wondering like, damn, why this girl ghosting me? You got to understand, like, having game for a good-looking man, to knowing that you have options, you shouldn't have to worry about a girl ghosting you, or if you focusing on your goals and whatever. But at the same time, that same dude don't feel like he can get dating advice because he feel like I look good, so I don't. It doesn't apply to me. So where can I go to get help? That's basically what it is. Now we have an avenue where other good-looking guys can actually get help. Because honestly, they wouldn't trust anybody else that they don't feel is in the same boat. Why you feel like people actually listen to me? You wouldn't listen to me if you don't feel like I've had those experiences. You wouldn't listen to me if anything I said didn't resonate with any of y'all. How if my thing is like, I'm glad that I'm able to actually say things and share my experiences that actually help other guys that are in the same boat as me and probably don't know how to handle certain situations and probably need to understand why something like this is happening so they can better rationalize things in their head. Okay, I'm looking good, but I still got to have problems and I still got to handle things this way. I got to understand not to do this in this situation, because the rule books are way different for us. We have unwritten rules in being good-looking guys, whether you know it or not. Even though things can be easier for us, but things can be harder as well. Yeah, things can be hard as well because we have a flip switch game now because of the expectations that society puts on us, the expectations that your peers put on you, the expectations that the women have of you, which are always high. So now it seems like you always feel like you got to live up to something when you just want to be normal. So that's another part of the suffering in silence that we do. So you suffer in silence simply by always wondering what's wrong with you, wondering what you did wrong just by looking the way that you look? Why are you having the same problems that a dude that you feel like you look better than, or feel like you get better interactions with women, whatever? I don't really encourage other men to judge other men, but we naturally gonna do it. We gonna feel like, bro, I know I got the juice over this guy. I just gonna keep it a buck. It is what it is. I don't really condone doing that, because I feel like it's up to the women, to decide who is a select man. But other than that, we always gonna do that. We gonna subconsciously do that anyway. We gonna subconsciously do that anyway. So I'm not gonna act like it doesn't exist. But you're gonna be like, why the hell am I having these same problems, bro? Like, he's the same dude that gotta use all this type of money to get chicks and stuff like that. And I never had to do that. But at the same time, I'm still having trouble myself. Even though this shit ghosts me, I wonder why I feel like this shit. So I just wanted to just give like a little insight on why a lot of good looking select men actually having problems and actually suffering silence because of the problems that they face on a daily basis in multiple environments. Everywhere you go, pretty much, it's always at play. There is no on and off switch to this, guys. But you got people like me that's going to help you and help motivate you and help you with all the twists and turns I can through my experiences, and other content creators. We all here for you, man. For real, for sure. We in this together. But anyway, it's your boy Noto, coming to you another video, coming to you another podcast. If you're enjoying the content, go on and click that like button, comment, subscribe, click that notification bell so you'll be notified whenever I drop a video. And remember, guys, anybody can improve themselves if you're willing to work at it. I'm out.